You said you'd wear it for this one. Oh, hey world ones. I'm here in the Welsh mountains today on this lovely, albeit slightly chilly afternoon in July to test a survival shelter. This is one of those ones that you put over your head to keep you out of the elements and to create a little microclimate that could potentially keep you alive in a nasty emergency situation. So I'm here for the night tonight, hopefully, if all goes well. My car's just down there in the valley, not far away for safety reasons. And this is a 2-person shelter. So I've got my friend Frank here today.
Hello.
To help me test this out. We'll see how we go tonight. I've got no sleeping bag or anything like that, just my day hiking stuff. And Frank's on a leash today, just so that I don't lose him in the wind. I hope he doesn't mind too much. There's bugs everywhere. Oh, God, I'm gonna have to put the head bug net on already. I'm not expecting this to be overly pleasant today. There is rain forecast later as well, so yeah, let's see how we get on. Oh, right. Okay, sorry about that. Bit of a chaotic start there. Oh my God, I am in a cloud of midges. So this is the Life System survival shelter. It's the 2 for 2 people with rucksacks. So let's have a little look at it. This is 345 grams, so a perfect weight to just stick in your rucksack for an emergency situation on a day hike. Oh, okay, so it's all joined to the little bag that it comes in. Oh look, it's got a window. Okay, so yeah, it's just like a blobby thing that you sit under. Oh, and look, it's got little bits here that you can perch your bum on so you're not sitting directly on the ground. Pretty cool, pretty simple. So that's home for the night. Ugh, I won't lie, it's pretty cramped in here, but it's a roof over our heads and I'm sure when the rain comes later I'll be grateful for it. Oh, look, it's got a little ventilation bit here. Oh, yeah, get some nice fresh air through there. So you could actually sort of breathe out of that if you're feeling a bit claustrophobic. It's quite nice actually. The midges aren't in here yet. I can see them out the window trying to get me, look. It's quite warm in here though. Oh man. Oh, too hot. Definitely retained some heat in there. Alright, I've just seen it's got little toggles on here as well, so you can tighten it up around you when you get in. Right, while I can be outside of the shelter and I've got a little bit of space, let me show you everything else that I've brought with me today. First up, my Garmin. Of course, I don't need it today, but in a real emergency, this can get me rescued. I can also contact friends and family with no signal. Food, both stuff I can cook to warm up and stuff that I don't need to cook in case I can't cook if the weather's too bad or if I'm stuck inside the shelter. A lovely little sit mat. Head bug net, always a must. Some warm clothes, my stove, a little towel. I always take a little towel hiking in the summer in case I want to go swimming. Ah yes, this is my little mini ground sheet. I'm going to put that down on the ground and that just gives me a nice waterproof little area. In fact, I'm going to put that down, set up camp on it, and then when the rain comes, I can pop my shelter over my head. The only thing to be careful is, of course, is that when it's raining, you bring the edges of your little ground sheet in so that they don't collect all the water. Just got my water bladder here with 2 litres of water in it, my little med kit, and in the bottom section, this is all my toiletries and hairbrush and girly stuff, which I wouldn't usually bring, but because I know I'm going to be out overnight, I want to brush my teeth and stuff. Oh, my little trowel, because you never know when Frank might urgently want to dig a hole. So always take that out. Water filter. Oh, that's my waterproofs. Baby wipes, hot hands, head torch. Oh yeah, this is my little bed pack. It's got earplugs and eye mask in it because I know I'm going to be here all night. And if I'm warm enough, I am going to try and get maybe an hour or so of sleep. So that's just to help me out with that. Yeah, that's everything. Right, I'm going to make myself some noodles while it's nice and dry. I'll see you in a bit.
Help?
think I'm going to attach the shelter to my rucksack here with a couple little carabiners, and then if the wind gets up later, I won't have to worry about it doing a disappearing act. Right, I think the midges are easing off a little bit, so I'm having a little rest from the bug net. So I think tonight it's going to get down to 9 or 10 degrees, which isn't great for summer, but as I say, for safety, I am close to my car here. I know the way down. I can access my car easily with my warm clothes and my nice car bed and everything that I need. I also have plenty of extra lighting if I do feel the need to go down in the dark. It wouldn't be a good idea to do this unless you have a really solid, easy, quick backup plan. But I'm thinking, because it's July, the nights are really short. I think the last time I tried a survival shelter, it was in the winter and I had 14 hours of darkness or something silly like that. Tonight it's going to be 6 hours, I think. 7 max. I can't think exactly what it is, but it's a much smaller amount of time that I've got to spend through the night. So that's good. I think it'll be no problem just sitting under that shelter, even if I'm not warm enough to go to sleep. I'll just sit it out and wait till the morning. I think we'll be okay. Got a few drops of rain.
Gimme rain.
First little rain shower. Very light. Very lovely. You know what? It's really hot in here. It's very cramped. I don't really see how this is for 2 people plus rucksacks. I mean, oh, we're pretty tight in here. Oh my god, look at this leg. Yeah. Oh yeah, that is better actually. With us one either end. And it's pretty cool actually, because our heads form like the structure for the shelter, like the poles of a tent, and then it just hangs around us. It goes all the way down to the floor, and we've both got a little bum patch to sit on. It's nice and really, really warm in here. I think we're going to be alright on this one. I'm just getting my waterproofs on, so I'll be nice and protected. I'll be protected from the condensation on the inside of the shelter as well, and we'll be all ready for night time. Ready to go. I've got my down puffy here that I always bring out on a day hike because it's just such a lovely layer of warmth if you need it. It's going to be very difficult to put this on in the shelter, sort of take off what I'm already wearing, put this on, put on the other stuff again. There's just not a lot of room in there, so I'm going to put it on now. And then I'm ready. I'm not going to get so hot that I'm going to start sweating, because you don't want to start sweating. Then you're making your clothes wet and potentially risking hypothermia. So never get so hot that you're sweating. But I think in this, I'm going to feel a bit stuffy at the moment, but I'll appreciate it being on later. And then raincoat over the top. I'm all floofy. It is 11:30 at night, completely dark now, and I've been spending some time rummaging around in here, getting everything just how I want it, all laid out. I can't quite believe it. I've just done a little temperature check inside and outside, and outside at the moment is 11.2, 11.3, and inside the shelter is around about 18 degrees C, which is, I think, the biggest temperature difference I've ever seen in any kind of shelter. I can't actually believe that. I'm going to redo it at some point to see what I get the second time. But that's really crazy, I think, because it is so cozy and small in there. And it's quite nice fabric. It's not like really thin, terrible stuff. It just holds the heat in. So this has got fully taped seams. It's got a 5,000 hydrostatic head rating on the fabric, so it should be nice and waterproof. That of course won't stop water pooling underneath you, and you're still going to get wet in there because you're going to get condensation, so you still need to wear your waterproofs. I've noticed that there are reflective bits on top which makes it easier to see in the dark. Yeah, it's all good. It's not long enough to lay down in, but if you're creative, you don't mind being a bit squished up, I'm sure you could figure something out. I think it's about 1 o'clock now. I'm perfectly warm in here, it's lovely. Comfort is a different thing because I'm just laying on the floor and I'm using my little towel as a pillow, and I've got sort of wet fabric hanging in my face. I've been getting a bit frustrated with this. It's so claustrophobic, so I brought my trekking pole in. I'm kind of just using that to hold it up a bit, which is a slight improvement. But considering it's not too bad, just laying on grass. So yeah, I think if I was unexpectedly stuck out here for a night, if I was lost, or if I was injured and waiting for a rescue, I'd be really, really thankful for this. And I'm gonna try and get some sleep now. I don't know if I'll be able to or not, but I'll give it a try. It's 3:30 in the morning. I can't sleep. I'm still lovely and warm though. That's the main thing. I think the sun's starting to come up now. I made it through the night and I'm fine. Just tired. I'm gonna stay here a bit longer. See if I can get some rest. The sun is up now. It will be soon. I don't see there's any point in trying to sleep anymore. I don't think it's going to happen. Is it, Frank? No. So, I guess I'm going to get packed up under my shelter and then just toodle back down to my car and I'll sleep in my car bed. Which sounds amazing to me. So that's the outside temperature currently. And this is the temperature inside the shelter. That is madness. What's that? 6.5 degrees. We're getting quite soggy in here, condensation wise. Morning, world. Oh. Come on, Frank. Let's go back to the car. Oh. Yeah, I'm really impressed with that shelter. Can't believe the heat it held in. It's so much sturdier, stronger than the last survival shelter I used. That one just got all ripped up and I had to chuck it away. This one I can reuse. I didn't even need to use my hand warmers. It held in so much heat. So that's my new favourite day hiking emergency shelter. And although I didn't sleep, it's not surprising really in that sort of environment. It did an amazing job. It would have kept me alive, and I was absolutely fine with no sleeping bag, which I don't think I've ever had that experience before, of not being cold without a sleeping bag. I'm gonna get back to my car now. Me and Frank are gonna get some rest, aren't we, Frank? Thanks for watching, guys. See you again soon. Bye.